Hey guys, out here splitting some wood, getting ready. I've already got a bunch of calls. I'm getting ready for this weekend because we're supposed to get cold again. It's cold right now. This wind's kicking it through here. But I just want to talk about a subject. In a SHTF situation, people are going to lose their mind because they don't have their electronics, their cell phones especially, or their tablets, or their laptops, or their PS4s or Xbox One or whatever the hell they are now, because they rely on it so much. You know, instead of going to read a book or going to the store and buying a book for recipes, they just look it up online. Or instead of getting a map to go to their destination, GPS it on their phone. I stopped in the store a couple of days ago, gas station, and asked for if they sell maps of the area. And the lady, she's a, I don't know, maybe 19, 20-year-old girl, looked at me. I don't think they make, she said, I don't think they make maps anymore. We just use our phone. And I shook my head, and people are going to be in trouble because they rely on these electronics. I mean, if you even look at a lot of preps people are buying, it's electronic, it's solar. What happens if this electronics and all this solar stuff gets wet or gets damaged, and you don't have no primitive, I guess you want to call it, ways to find your way, ways to start a fire, ways to see in the dark? It's it's crazy. And kids nowadays, and adults, I mean, all of them, they can't function unless they have technology in their life. Now, I'm not talking about having running water, indoor plumbing, electric lights, or anything like that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about what these phones provide, what these tablets and computers provide. People are lazy. Instead of going to the store, walking around, shopping, they sit on their butt, make a list up, put it in the they go to the store's website, put it in what they want, and people at the store, like Walmart's over here, you can literally email your grocery list to them, and they have people walking around getting it for you. You pay with a credit card, pull up, and they even load the damn groceries into your car for you, and you drive off. How pathetic is that nowadays? Because people are so lazy to take the time to go do their own grocery shopping. They do it online. It's mind-blowing. It is totally mind-blowing. I don't see a lot of people making it. Even preppers who rely on prepping technology, as I want to call it. What happens when that technology breaks, or there's no way to use that technology, and they don't have no other means of doing something without their technology? They're going to be screwed. Call me old-fashioned, call me a caveman, call me behind the times. I don't care. Common sense rules over technology any day of the week, any hour of the week. I don't want all this technology. You know, yes, I've got this phone, and yes, I have a laptop. Like you guys say, I'm not no video expert. I don't know how to cut, copy, paste, print, whatever the hell it is, and leave links and stuff like. Cause yeah, it might be important to some people. To me, it's not. I make my videos. If I want to leave a somebody's YouTube channel or their email, I write it on a piece of paper and show you guys on camera. Hey, go to here. I'm leaving links and this. I got a couple comments. Oh, you need to take computer classes. Why would I want to spend my money on that garbage? It don't benefit me. It's I don't know, maybe this is a rant or whatever, but it is crazy when people get on their phone. People take their phones to bed with them. They take them when they go take a dump. They're constantly on their phone. Now just imagine if an EMP hit midday with everybody on their phone. How many people would go crazy as hell within the first 24 hours of not having a phone or a tablet or a laptop? Be a lot of people committing suicide just from the withdrawal. This social media technology crap is worse than being addicted to heroin, I think. It's crazy. I mean, it is absolutely crazy. And I look at these people and I think, how in the hell are they going to make it if something does happen? But what I get from people, you're crazy. You're a conspiracy theorist. You're living in backwards times. There's nothing going to happen. We're too advanced for something to happen major to us. And I keep trying to, I tell these people, that's what the Greeks thought. That's what the Romans thought. They were too advanced for anything, for their empire to collapse. What happened? The Greeks, their empire collapsed. The Roman Empire collapsed. Name an empire. The Persian Empire collapsed. All empires collapse. All advanced empires collapse to what they consider barbarians, low advanced, low class society. So history repeats itself. And we are so dependent, well, I'm not, but a lot of people are so dependent on this technology and the latest and the greatest gadgets, and people don't even know how to cut wood. They don't even know how to start a good fire or a proper fire, or which fire would be best for them. They don't know how to hunt. They don't know how to, they think, getting in a $40,000 fishing boat with their $200 fishing rod with $20 lures, getting out there fishing for a few hours. They consider that fishing. People really don't know how to fish for food. They don't know how to hunt for food. They don't know how to trap for food. Because I've got so many comments. Oh, if a SHTF situation happens, we would all starve to death because all the deer would be gone. That's what most people think they're going to hunt in a SHTF situation. Deer, moose, elk. And they don't have a clue on how to preserve it. They don't have a clue how to prepare it or anything. And that's technology, because they don't get out and live it and do it. They just watch TV shows or videos and think, okay, this is the way to do it. If something happens, we're going to do this and this and this. They just don't think for themselves. They let the cell phones, they let the tablets and computers and everything think for themselves. Um, it's mind-blowing. It really is mind-blowing. You know, do you guys know people like that, that is dependent? Kids, a lot of kids. My kids, yes, they have their phones. Yes, they have a PlayStation 2. That's how far behind times I am. I'm not going to go out and spend $500 damn dollars on a game console or whatever the hell you want to call it, so the kids can sit there and be zombified and on these games. I'm not going to do it. I can spend $500 for something better. And I can spend $500 on them and get them something that gets their mind, them using their mind, and give them some skills or something. But how many, do you guys know people that are like that, that are addicted to modern technology? And like when I say modern technology, I'm not talking about lights and, you know, plumbing and stuff like that. I'm talking about all this electronic, you know, not wanting to get a paper map, use the GPS on their phone, you know, not wanting to go to a dictionary and actually look up a word and see how to spell it, instead of hitting on their phone how to spell a word and what a definition is a word. Or encyclopedias. That's how I used to do my reports and stuff, encyclopedias. Kids don't even hardly know what a encyclopedia is anymore. You know, how many times have you been around people, or have you done it, instead of going to a recipe book, looking up how to cook it or what you need, you just hit your phone and pops up. Everybody says, oh, it's convenient. What's going to happen to people when it's inconvenient, when there's nothing like that around they can rely on, and they have to use their common sense and their brain? A lot of people's not going to be able to take it. You know, they're not. You know, kids nowadays, they don't use their imagination. They don't get out and play cowboys and Indians, or play army men, you know, running, making forts, running through the woods, you know, grab a stick up and, okay, that's my weapon, pow, 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 you know, like we did when we were kids. We were always out. I was always out playing like crazy with all our friends. I mean, we would play hours upon hours. Even the little plastic army men. You know, I would sit in the yard and play for hours. People nowadays, they don't do it. I got somebody coming in. Hold on just a minute, guys. Sorry about that, guys. Guy stopped in for wood. But, you know what, like I said, do you guys know people who is so hooked on technology? Have you tried to talk to them? And have you got what I got? Oh, we're too advanced. Nothing's going to happen to us. We don't need to learn the old ways. We don't need to, you know, books and stuff like that. We just got it on our phone. I feel sorry for those people. I really do, because those type of people are going to cause us normal people, you know, people who uses our head, our common sense, our back, and our hands to make a living and to prepare, they're going to make our life hard, because they're not going to have anything, and they're going to, the ones who don't kill themselves off, they're going to cause us problems, because they're going to go out looking for other people's stuff, and they're going to cause us problems. They're going to cause us problems like these drug addicts. You know, they can't get their fix, so, and you know, drugs are going to be still around, but they're going to be so expensive or so far out of reach for a lot of these drug addicts. They're going to be going out robbing and stealing, and just to get what they can get to go get their fix. And that's the way these technological dependent people are going to be. You know, don't get me wrong, technologies is good to a certain degree. And after that, if you have to rely on it to live your life and to have fun in your life, piss on that. I mean, not me. You know, they got everything out, and I just can't understand it. I mean, I really can't see how people gets hooked on this. I mean, I've known people who's got divorced because either their husband or their wife is just hooked on social media. You know, they don't want to communicate, they don't want to talk, they don't, you know, and that's this social media has ruined a lot of relationships. Do you know people like that who's gotten divorced or who's broke up because one or the other or both is on social media so bad? You know, they have to keep up to date what everybody else is doing. It's mind-blowing. It really is. So, you know, when people call me an old fogey or a dinosaur or a caveman or whatever, cool. I'd much rather be a damn caveman than, what's it called, a techie. Somebody's all this new advanced technology. It makes their life so easy. I mean, how they got damn robotic vacuum cleaners that you just push a button, it goes around, vacuums your home while you're sitting on your butt watching Facebook or Instagram or something like that. It's crazy. I mean, I don't know. I guess this was my daily rant or anything, but do you know people like that? And how are they going to affect you in a SHTF situation? Because have you thought about having to deal with people from technology withdrawals? You know, everybody talks about, you know, the drug addicts and the Section 8 welfare people and the non-preppers and everything. But have you guys really sat down and thought about how about your next door neighbor is a techie? You know, everything technology, everything. And when that technology goes away, what are they going to do? How are they going to handle it? It's going to be interesting. But tell me what you guys think. I'm going to get back here splitting some more wood and I'm going to stay warm. I know when you cut wood, you stay warm because you're cutting it, you're chopping it, you're stacking it, you're splitting it, you're hauling it, you're always staying warm when you're cutting wood. But anyway, guys, I hope everybody is having a great day. Stay safe, keep preparing, and I'll see you all on the next one, my friends. Bye for now.